Here we go.
So good morning, everybody. Not much to cover. We've been covering it back and forth 2 days in a row, and it has finally arrived. So all I'm going to spend time on with you right now is what I saw and why I saw it. So Friday, we closed perfectly green, fantastic, very nicely bullish, took a lot off the table. Monday, out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere, kaboom, we go green. We close green. Yesterday, we have a little tiny 34 point range, a little bit lower than where we were, closed right there, fractionally red. And now you see the move that you're getting. So I'm just going to bring you back. So here, week ago, 2 weeks ago, we had those 4 closes in a row. And that's why I shared to you what I shared in the email about how we have a horrible history of being able to close green after we've already closed green twice. Close green 4 times in a row, that's our record going back. And from that 39.99, yes, we did push a little bit higher on that Monday, and we did push to that 40.14 on the Tuesday. But what you see there, 1, 2, 3, you were already down 70 points 2 days later on the close. You were down a little more than 100 points within 3 sessions. Bring you back to December, 2 green closes. And then again, we posted that lower low of the year right there, 38.78, 37.64, 120 points lower. So again, just a pattern that you kind of catch up with. Over here, the 4196 from Powell back in December, 2 green closes, and everybody knows, boom, boom, boom. Within 1 session, 2 sessions, we were already down a little bit more than 100 points. 40.19, that's the highest close that you've seen. Come back, keep moving. Another 2 green closes back here in November, 40.27. 2 sessions later, and this was Thanksgiving nonetheless, so very low volume. You had that 40.27, then you had the Friday where we closed fractionally down. The very next day, down 39.55, down close to 70 points, call it. 90 points total when you went into the Tuesday. So again, it's just one of those patterns. You can keep going back and keep going back. That big 200-point day that we had back in November off CPI, another green close on that Friday. And what happened? The very next week, from that 4,000, down 50 points, down 50 points. You had to take it a little bit more than that, but you were down a little bit more than 100 points within about 4 sessions. So again, nothing out there that's magical. It's a video game that you're playing. It's a nice start, but we'll see how everything goes through because tonight, like you all know, we have Tesla. Tesla reports today after the market close. And Tesla, from a very wide point of view, as I've shared, is holding that trend pattern right there, well below that 200-day moving average, which has no need to be on this chart. 50-day right here. On Microsoft, like I was sharing for the last couple of days in the chat room, I'm not seeing anything bullish about this whatsoever. All I'm seeing is bearish movement, bearish call activity, some slightly aggressive put activity. And combine everything into this VIX, where we've come down below that August low once again yesterday, and you have a Keltner or whatever you call that thing, the thing that's going to fucking explode. We're in a a predicament here where it is very likely from the pattern point of view, just from the pattern point of view, that we very well could be coming down into that zone that I had targeted, down around that 3,900. I do not think that we get much lower than 3,900, but you will suspect that there is a shakeout of some way, shape, or form, and we'll find out when we break down below that 39.72, the low from the week. If we break down below 39.72, we're aggressively going to be looking at that 39.45, where the 50-day moving average will now tie in. Anything over and above that 39.45 to the downside, we're undoubtedly going to be coming into contact with that trend line, which, again, I'm not a trend line guy, but trend line is pretty specific. You can put it to whatever low you want. I prefer this low, but there you go. You got lower lows. So, again, this is what we're looking at. You can really look at this from a zoomed out point of view, call it a bear flag. That's where we're at. So, see you guys in the chat room, and I would like to be able to have everybody making money on some of the trades that were called out this week. Today, I have suspicion that we may need that Tesla to come out so that we can actually go and hit bottom and see where we wind up on Thursday morning. So have a great morning. I'll see you guys in the chat.